Marc-Andre Ter Stegen has been successfully operated on for the injury to the patellar tendon in his right knee. Marc-Andre Ter Stegen is confident of playing again this season. He hopes to return in May and is optimistic that the team will be fighting for at least one trophy by then. The estimated recovery time will be between 6 to 9 months, and everyone is clear that the main thing is to recover fully. However, the player will do everything to return as soon as possible. There will be a meeting today to decide on the signing of a goalkeeper, whether to sign a free agent now or wait until January to sign a player with a more long-term thinking. The club trusts P to step up as the number one, but are considering their options from a long list of available goalkeepers. First of all, if we are to sign a replacement outside the transfer window, it has to be a free agent. Yes, we can sign someone as Spanish rules allow it when there is substantial injury, but that player has to be without a club. 37-year-old Keylor Navas is arguably the biggest name, but with his time at Real Madrid, there is doubt that any of the parties would consider the move. The best solution is letting P play for a few months. In January, we make our move, and it is the right one.
Who's the best fit to replace Ter Stegen?
Alvaro Valles of Las Palmas should be the target. 27 years old with market value of €12 million. Do you know him? Last season, he was one of the best goalkeepers in the league. In the summer, he was desperate to leave and close to joining Real Betis, but no agreement was reached. As a consequence, he has played 0 minutes for Las Palmas this season. That is brilliant news for Barca, but why? He has fallen out with the club who owns him. They are paying his salary while he is not even registered to play. He has absolutely no intention of renewing and is waiting to leave for free in a year or a few months. Las Palmas is not the wealthiest club. In January, it is very possible for Barca to offer a symbolic fee to the club for his services, an opportunity the player and the club can't afford to decline. A goalkeeper of his caliber is there for the taking.
What makes him the best fit for Barcelona?
Presence and box dominance. With his 1.91 meters height, he has authority inside his own box. He is a box dominator who comes out to claim crosses rather than stand on his line. In fact, last season he faced 521 crosses and stopped 5.6%. In comparison, Ter Stegen was up against 334, but only claimed 3.9%. He is the sweeper keeper. Barca run a very high defensive line and require a goalkeeper who can come out and clear danger when passes is played in behind. Well, he was coached by Pena last season, who played with Barca principles. As a consequence of this, the 27-year-old ranks top 1% for most defensive actions outside the penalty area the last 365 days in the top 5 leagues for goalkeepers. Great anticipation and braveness. Per 90 minutes, he completed more sweeper actions than the legend himself, Manuel Neuer.
He's one of the best shot-stopping keeper in the world.
74.3% saves, while being forced to stop a higher volume of shots than someone like Ter Stegen, who has 75%. Extraordinary reflexes, and can effectively use his feet if he wants to prevent any dangerous rebounds. Now, saves, goals against, and so on is a team effort. It does not necessarily measure the goalkeeper's individual abilities. Post-shot expected goals takes into consideration the quality, power, direction of a shot, then measures how likely it is for the goalkeeper to save it. According to this statistic, Alvaro Valles saved 7.7 more goals than he was expected to. Only 2 goalkeepers can show to better numbers, Unai Simon and Mamardashvili. It is also worth mentioning that he saved 37.5% of the penalties. This is twice as much as the ordinary goalkeeper.
Now let's talk about his distribution qualities.
Only Barca averaged more possession per game than Las Palmas in the 23-24 season. In other words, Alvaro Valles played for a team who wanted to use and create with the ball. Per 90 minutes, he had 57 touches, which also puts him among the top 1% for goalkeepers in the top 5 leagues. In terms of passing, he might not have the same accuracy as Ter Stegen. They rank relatively similar for short and medium range passes, but over longer distances, Ter Stegen has a higher success rate.
To conclude, let's have a look how can he handle the pressure of playing for a club like Barca.
We need a goalkeeper, and he was a standout performer in a stylistically similar team to Barca. He is capable in aspects all Barca goalkeepers must be good at. He won't play for Las Palmas again and is available for a very fair cost.
Who would you like to see replacing injured Ter Stegen? Will you stick with Inaki Pena or go with Keylor Navas for short term, or you will like to see Alvaro Valles for both short term and long term? Subscribe for more and give us a comment.